back, everyone. You know, from peeing in your pants to drinking too much water or not drinking a good amount of water. We're going to be talking now with Kedzie Morgan. Kedzie was a listener. She has been on my show now for over 15 years. Mm-hmm. And I am so excited to have you in studio with me. And I want you to tell everybody a little bit about what you do, and the water. This is listen up, everybody, how important this is. Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay. So, Carol, I love all of your listeners and the people who come on the show because I always meet such interesting people. And I must say, because my voice is very young, I start with this. I'm 70 and a half now.
Wouldn't know it.
And I'm proud of that because a lot of it has to do with this activated water. We call it activated water. So I'm a practitioner of health and have been for a very long time, many, many decades in the field of health, 45 years. So there have been a lot of things that come and go, and there are only a few foundational pieces that actually a lot of people miss. They don't realize that they're missing. They try all kinds of things. And so really it is the idea of functional wellness. And we say life-changing wellness. I say that.
Yeah, it is. Wellness. It's life-changing.
And people want to have anti-aging, right? What is that all about? It's very marketed today, anti-aging. Mm-hmm. But what is it really? What does it really mean? What do you do? Just slap cream on your skin? No, not really. You can, but that's not really getting down to the deep, literally your DNA of your health.
Well, you absolutely love to give 2 gallons of this water to everyone to try. Right? And this is what she wants you to do. She wants you to call in here for it so she can meet with you. She loves talking to our listeners and getting to know their health and where they're at with that and helping you from the inside, right? And we're going to talk about the water. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and everyone gets to call throughout the rest of the show. Everyone gets 2 gallons of this water. You want to try it. People need to understand that the water that they're drinking more than likely is not hydrating them properly.
Exactly. Well, like a lot of things in our lives, as we age, we lose the efficiency and the ability to do things efficiently, let's say. And that one of those things is to realign water molecules. What the heck does that mean? Why would I even say that? Well, water loves to be clumpy, chaotic, and magnetized molecularly. All the little molecules love to be clumped up. Well, that's extremely inefficient to enter through the membrane of the cell. We also have another problem. We have a tremendous amount, 24 hours a day, of inflammatory, let's say, stress from many, many directions. And especially another piece to this puzzle is the man-made frequencies that we love now. We're addicted to Wi-Fi in every form, our communications, the way we do things, the way we live. And that, in and of itself, is one of the biggest issues of our time. In fact, even the World Health Organization has said that these frequencies, these electromagnetic radiation frequencies, are the worst toxin of the 21st century. So think of that. Think of how do we deal with our environment, especially if we can't see it or even hear it. And we're immersed in it. We're saturated with it around the globe, all the satellites. It's raining down everywhere. So water in this form, what we call single file aligned water molecules, and this is the only device that is a patented device. It's tremendous science behind it. It emanated out of, believe it or not, a terrible tragedy called Chernobyl, and that's kind of a long story that I won't get into today, but anybody who calls in and meets with me, I will, or anybody who wants to just, contact me in any way
and learn.
I will
learn
teach you
about it.
I will teach you, and I love meeting with people. You know that. I love people. I love educating them and helping them. And for animals too, and plants. People, animals, plants need water, and we all have the same mechanism. They're called aquaporins that accept water through the membranes, and our kidneys have the most of these aquaporins. How is a non-medical device able to take people from heading towards dialysis, which is terrible, back up to totally healthy kidneys? And it's not a medical device. I just need to say that. So anything that I would say about the results, whether it's your skin, your hair, your eyes, I have a chart here that shows, my God, your brain is, mostly water. Your eyes are 95% water. Your lungs are 75%. We are water primarily. And so it's also antiviral, antibacterial, and antifungal. So we use it to spray on things like our food, on skin. How do you heal burns with water? It's just completely amazing.
It is amazing, and what you need to know is that the water, this is completely different than anything you've ever had or seen. It's not water that you can go and buy like in a store. It's not alkaline in any way. It is aligned, and it's done how it's so simple. It is a beautiful little pitcher that you get. It's
half a gallon,
and easily this device fits on top. You press the button, and how long? For
30 minutes.
30 minutes. You now have this water, and you can drink it, and you'll love it because you want everybody to taste it. You want everybody to feel it,
experience it,
because it's an experience. So she loves, and she goes everywhere. Let me just tell you, she loves our listeners. She is a listener and was a listener, now has been on the show for 15 years talking about this. And she wants you to call in and get it from me. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Everyone gets 2 gallons of the water because she wants you to try it. Again, earlier, feeling, tasting is believing. Exactly. And what's it like?
So, it's a lot of people say, there's about 10 different things that people say. I don't say a word, and I'm not going to say it here because I really want people to have in their own experience what they will have. But one thing they'll say, it's fresher. Okay, I'll leave it there. But I must say that the activator lasts up to 39 years. Now, what can you buy that lasts that long?
Up to 39
years. And not months, years.
I hate water, right? I hate water forever. I told you I hate water. I don't want to. No.
Yeah, it has to have flavor, you said. It has to have flavor. It has to have fizz. It has to have this. It has to have that. I hear that all the time as a practitioner. The first question I say, how much water do you drink? Oh, I drink a lot. Well, that's totally subjective, and I need to know, right? So most people are trying to reach that 8-glass number a day. Well, this water is equal to 3 times the amount of absorption into the cells. That's the point. This water enters through the membrane of your cell, doesn't bypass it, doesn't pee out randomly, meaning that constantly people say, I don't want to drink water. I have to constantly be in the bathroom. And we just had Bettina before us, talking, and that's a huge problem. And when people do have that problem that you talked about, they don't drink the water. So this water does more. That's one of our taglines, because it does. It's 3 times more hydrating, but into the cells, not just bypassing. Antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal. We spray it on food. I always say I won't eat fish in Arizona. I'm from the East Coast until I've sprayed my fish that I bought with this water, because all that yucky smell is gone in an instant. And by the way, the alkalinity, I just have to mention, it is a balanced alkalinity, not too alkaline and definitely not acidic. So there is a factor there, but it's different from strictly alkalizing your water.
You want to try it, and I'll tell you something, that's what she wants. This is what it's about all today with trying it, because when you do, you're going to feel it immediately. You're going to taste and feel it in your mouth, and it just is incredible. On your skin, I'm going to tell you right now, we're live on Facebook. My hands are so silky smooth, right? The cracks on the back of your feet.
A lot of people say they're gone.
They're gone.
Overnight.
And again, I wasn't a believer. I believe. And again, you want to call in here. She gives everybody 2 gallons of water, and I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show for it. Our number here is 602-277-5369. A lot of people, I'm going to say this too, have, heard, right? And they're all procrastinators. People procrastinate all the time. If you've heard some of the things that you're hearing here and you don't call them. Find out what it's all about. You're going to love it. So 602-277-5369. How about the pearls and how they're like?
Okay, so the water molecules, as we said, are very clumpy and chaotic. They love to be magnetized to one another in a natural state. We were born with the ability to realign water. We lose that ability by around age 25, but I think it's sooner because of all the stress factors that we have, especially our Wi-Fi world. So this activator will realign in 30 minutes, realign water molecules in like a floating strings of pearls formation that allows water molecules, billions of molecules per second to enter through the membrane of the cell, which is very difficult when that clumpiness passes by, which is why people lose it through their kidneys and bladder and so forth, and it's very stressful, especially as we age, and that's why people stop drinking water. So there's another reason.
And it tastes so good.
Yeah,
it tastes
like
clean.
you're at a spring. It tastes like you just took water out of a fresh spring.
Really
It's
clean,
alive. It's
fresh.
alive. I have pictures of, they took photon photography before activating and after, and there is so much light, it's life force in this water and anything that the company actually has, but that's another day on the
you know
radio.
what? Even the coffee tastes better. I'm telling
true.
you now.
It's smoother,
Everybody loves it.
It's
and
true.
you're like, oh, well, let me just tell you.
It's true.
You know,
You can
it's all
activate
about
any
the water,
liquid.
folks. And she wants you to call in. She's giving everybody 2 gallons of the water because she wants you to try it and feel it and see what it feels like and tastes like. The number to call here is 602-277-5369. Call in here. We're going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show. This is something that you have to try and have to feel, and you're going to love it when you do. 602-277-5369.